Thank you for your interview. Where are you from?
I'm from Singapore.
Singapore,
Yeah.
rich country, right?
I guess.
What made you to come to Japan?
I think I really like Japan's nature and scenery. Yeah, I think there's something for everyone, like be it like entertainment or temples, shrines, parks. Yeah, it's a really cool place to come and visit.
Yeah, that's true. Everyone say that. So before you came to Japan, did you have any image of Japan?
Japan is becoming like more touristy. As the years go by, like people all over the world are discovering like the great things that Japan has to offer. So I think what I've heard is that it's becoming more crowded and many places they're imposing like tourist taxes and stuff like that. Yeah, but I think overall it's a really nice place with a lot to offer.
Okay, is it first time to come to Japan?
Yeah, it's my first time. Waiting for a really long time too.
How was it?
I think I really like it. So I've been to Tokyo and Kyoto. I've been here for about 2 weeks now, and I really like the different vibes that the different cities like, provide. Yeah.
What kind of vibe do you like?
For me, I'm more of like I think because Singapore is quite like busy. So when I go on holiday, I like to go on like slow pace, walking around kind of thing. So I really liked Kyoto. I think the gardens there were really pretty and the little shrines that you have along the way. I really like just walking around and admiring the nature. And with the sakura as well, it was really nice to see it in full bloom while we were there.
Did you see?
Yeah, we managed to see.
Oh.
It was the trail end, but we saw like, some parts of it.
In Tokyo?
In Tokyo as well, in Ueno Park. Yeah.
Okay. How do you think difference between Japan and your country?
I think first of all, Singapore is really small, so everything is very compact. Versus in Japan, there are like many distinct like areas where you can cover, and in each area there's like a different mood to it. Like for example, I think like Akihabara is more like energetic, more gamers that kind, and then you have like places like this where it's more serene. Versus in Singapore, sometimes it's all like in the same area because you don't have like much space to So I think it's a different experience. Yeah, and I think I really like the Japanese food as well because we do have Japanese food back in Singapore, but I've never really experimented much. But I think after coming here, I've tried a lot of different types of food, and
Okay, did you have any good experience in Japan so far?
Yes, I'm having a great time in Japan. Yeah, I really like it. I think I'll definitely be back, say in the next year or so. Yeah, I really want to see Kyoto in autumn with the colorful leaves and all. So I think spring is a really pretty time to come, and autumn will be a different kind of nice.
By the way, what do you do for a living?
I'm still a student, so I'm in my last year of university now. Yeah.
What kind of major do you?
I'm doing medicine.
Medicine?
Yeah.
You must be smart,
No.
intelligent.
No, just work hard. Working hard and trying to. So I think it's a very meaningful job to give back to the community and to the people. Yeah, and that's what made me want to do.
That's a really meaningful.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, but it's challenging. It gets tougher.
Yes.
And then the learning never stops. So it's something that
Yeah, that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
It's very important to stay motivated to study.
Yeah, correct. And I've got to like remind myself of like why I wanted to do this in the first place. It motivates me to keep going further.
Yeah, I hope you will become doctor.
Thank you.
Did you find anything like strange or unusual from your country?
Oh, I think it's really hard to find like a dustbin, like a rubbish bin along the street. Like if you get something from like convenience store, like a food store, you have to keep your trash with you for like really long until you find the next. Even in the washrooms, there's no like trash bin. Yeah, so I think that's quite different because in Singapore, there are like, you have these distinct green bins, like green bins, like every few meters on the road. Yeah.
And also, I think like throwing away the garbage in Singapore is like prohibited, right?
Yeah, like there's a fine if you like throw on the street. Yeah, and if anyone like takes a picture and submits it, then you have to pay like a fine to the government. Yeah. So and I guess they are designated bins for you to like put your stuff in, so it makes sense.
And also in Singapore, chewing the gum is.
Oh yes, it's also banned because previously like people used to like misuse it. They used to chew and then stick it on the lift button. So because of that, the government said no, you can't bring it in. Yeah.
Haven't you ever chewed gum before?
Yes, when I go like overseas or like our neighbor country Malaysia, they do allow gum. So whenever we go there, we just like eat a lot of chewing gum before we come back.
Have you ever been to any other Asian country?
Yes, like I think around this area, maybe like Korea. I've been to Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, India.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I guess I like to like explore like little countries.
What's the difference of Korea and Japan?
I feel like because in Korea I was mainly in Seoul, so it was more of like a young, bustling city with like more youthful vibe, and it was entertainment specific. And you have to travel quite far out to see like more nature or serene things. But in Japan, I feel like within the city itself, there are many like big parks that you can go to. I think that's the difference. I think between the two, I'm a bit biased towards Japanese food compared to Korean food, but that's just a personal personal
Mm-mm.
personal preference. Yeah. I mean, I do like Korean food, but not like most of it. Like just I'm a picky eater, so
Oh,
I
really?
think Japan's food is more towards my taste.
Are you picky texture or
Everything.
everything?
Yeah.
Didn't you eat takoyaki or okonomiyaki?
Yeah, I tried okonomiyaki like 2 days ago.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
it was really good.
Do you want to visit Japan again?
Definitely. Yeah, definitely will be back. Yeah, I want to go to Kyoto again to see some things that we didn't get to see, and then Osaka and maybe some other places that I want to like research more about. Like I'm sure Japan has a lot of like not so touristy yet places that I want to see before it gets like really crowded. Yeah, so I think this trip was an eye-opening experience, and I really liked it. Excited to be back soon.
What about living here?
I think living here, I'm not sure I've experienced enough to comment on that yet.
Yeah, that's true. Like you have to experience more and more and then consider it,
correct.
right?
And I'm not sure how the healthcare scene is in Japan. So I think that would also play in decision making to moving.
So that means like after graduating your university, so you're gonna work in your country.
Yeah, so I'm bonded to the government for like 6 years. So 5 years. Yeah, I can't really move out within that 5 years.
That must be a little bit tough, right?
Yeah, good and bad. It guarantees you a job, but also means that you gotta stay in Singapore for that time.
How do you feel about Japanese culture?
I think the people here are really respectful. Yeah, they're just very kind and they greet you everywhere you go and say thank you. And I think it's a really nice thing to practice. And I see like from kids all the way to like elderly, like everyone is very kind. And sometimes I wonder if like ingrained in the culture, like do you ever feel like tired being like kind, or is it just like you've been raised like this that is part of your like natural personality? Yeah.
So what do you think about Japanese like bathroom?
Oh yes, I think the bidet system is really cool. Yeah, and I think we've been so spoiled that we only experienced one toilet without a bidet, and I was like, it can't be real. Yeah, but it's really good and really clean. Yeah, I think this is one random fact, but I realized the button is like in different places in different toilets. So half the time I'm looking for like where the flush button is. Yeah.
Okay, all of the button are written by Japanese, right?
Oh yes. So I got to use the translate app sometimes. Yeah, even in the toilet. Yeah.
What do you think about Japanese transportation system?
Oh, okay, to be honest, I'm gonna say it's quite confusing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think without like Google Maps, it will be quite hard to navigate because there are like many lines. Sometimes switching between the lines at the station, trying to find the platform or trying to find the exit, it's quite difficult because I think the stations are really big and connect like all throughout Japan. But that being said, I think you have a really good transport system that connects you from place to place. I think the Shinkansen, we took it from between Tokyo and Kyoto. It was really very comfortable and it was a very good experience. High-speed bullet trains back in Singapore, just like the subway.
I think also like a Singapore train is very organized and clean. Is there so many differences, Japanese train?
In fact, I feel the Japanese trains are even cleaner. And like maybe for the subway, it's kind of similar because intercity trains, I feel like the Japanese trains are really clean and the seats are very comfortable compared to some other trains that I've taken like in Europe. Yeah, I think the people are very cultured to follow the rules and not talk in certain cabins, keep the place clean, throw the trash in. It's really nice to see that everyone respects the rules. Yeah.
So how would you rate Japan 1 out of 10?
10. Yeah, I think the weather makes it 11. Yeah. So it's a really, really nice place.
Thank you for interview.
Thank you. Okay.